Dan kepada yang diraikan atas kesudian kita punya panel, teknologis Dr. Nur Aminah binti Ramli. Selamat datang ke program Kursus Syarat Keperluan Kerjaya SKK, anjuran Pusat Pengajaran dan Teknologi Pembelajaran Kursus Universiti Islam Perlis, KUIPS, yang memang kita jalankan setiap bulan lah, once in a month. Kita buat secara atas talian normally. So untuk hari ini sekali lagi big appreciation to our guest of honor, TS Dr. Nur Aminah binti Ramli, which is the senior lecturer, Faculty of Electronic Engineering Technology, UNIMED. Betul ya? Selamat datang, Doktor.
Ya, terima kasih.
Okay, terima kasihlah atas sedia meluangkan masa. Program kita ni kita akan buat secara santai lah macam biasa. All the members from KUIPS dah lalui banyak kali lah program ni. So it will take around 2 hours lah. So since kita dah start 2.45, insyaAllah kita akan cuba compress untuk selesaikan sehingga 4.45 petang. Boleh lah, Doktor? Pasal Doktor ni kan bajet lah. So untuk topik hari ini, so program ni, topik untuk sesi kita hari ini bertajuk Interactive Mobile Teaching and Learning Tools for Online Class, which is I think program KSKK kita ni memang kita banyak expose the what we call it the academicians of KUIP dalam menggunakan teknologi dalam pembelajaran lah, especially nowadays after the pandemic, right? And semester depan pun difahamkan memang kita masih lagi akan menjalankan proses PDP secara atas talian di KUIPS lah. Di UNIMED tak pasti macam mana, dah face to face.
Di UNIMED kita masih tak pasti sebab semester yang baru habis ni kami masih lagi 20% masuk hari tu, dan kami ada final exam face to face lah. Separuh, maksudnya separuh perjalanan hari tu, separuh adalah online dan separuh lagi physical. Yang akan datang tak pasti lagi macam mana. Kami pun dah habis exam semua, nak buka semester ni lah, for this coming September ni difahamkan still online lah, acceptable untuk few punya batch. I think like macam new students kita akan buat physical lah, itu lah. So indirectly memang topik kita hari ni quite important lah untuk orang kata macam untuk refresh lagi the academician from KUIPS on how to use the what you call it online tools, like what I understand doktor yang akan present lah pasal penggunaan Google Classroom once again, right? Background itu kan, lepas tu how to use the Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Forms, everything. Mostly semua benda tu free ya, Doktor? Saya campur, ada yang free, ada yang tak. Actually kalau ikutkan dekat KUIPS, kalau tak salah saya juga menggunakan account, ada langgan account Google Education kan, Workspace for Education. Kami maksudnya
tak melanggan, tapi menggunakan Google ni lah, Workspace Education lah. Google Classroom tu memang semua guna sekarang, time being. Sebab difahamkan Google dia dah start kenakan bayaran kan untuk especially kalau nak recording, yang tu kami juga lah. Alright, tak apa. So without wasting much time, I pass the audience to you lah, Dr. Aminah.
Okay, terima kasih.
Okay, sama.
Okay, Assalamualaikum, salam sejahtera semua. Okay, first of all, I would like to ask you, do you want me to speak in Malay or English? Do we have any international staff? Macam
I
mana
think
Cik Zaki?
boleh je mix je, sebab we do even have our international participants here like Dr.
Oh,
Muhammad
okay.
Abdul Munim, but you can make ni lah, what you call it, the mix lah of Malay and English. So, no
Okay.
problem. InsyaAllah dia
Alright.
faham good. Alright. Okay.
Thank you.
Alright.
Okay, right now I'm opening my slide. Can you see my slide? Cik Zaki ada nampak saya punya ni tak? Saya present slide.
Nampak clear?
Okay.
The white with the blue, green and yellow.
Yeah.
Interactive mobile teaching. Nampak clear. Alright. Thank you.
Okay, am I good to go? Boleh start?
Yes.
Okay.
Boleh. Kita mulakan.
Okay, so thank you very much Encik Zaki. Okay, and thank you very much to Kursus for inviting me, okay, as a speaker for this topic, interactive mobile teaching and learning tools for online learning. Okay, before I start, maybe something about me here. Okay, my name is Nur Aminah Ramli. I'm a lecturer, senior lecturer in Faculty of Electronic Engineering Technology in UNIMAC. Basically, right now I'm in PAU. Okay, campus tetap di PAU. Okay, in PAU. Okay, well, specifically I'm in Bumita, Block C, whereby in front of me, in front of our building is right now they are, I think they are trying to modify for Kursus, right? A lot of buildings that are still under construction for Kursus. Okay, so maybe we can be like neighbors after this. Okay, so actually my specialization is software, about software, on the software engineering and basically software testing, optimization algorithms. Okay, and currently I'm doing on meta heuristic algorithms. Okay, so for those who maybe would like to collaborate with me in something this field, okay, software testing, software engineering, any actually I can do any part of software engineering also. Okay, but
yeah,
my
that's my
focus
field.
is software testing. Oh, really?
I'm from the IT background as well.
Okay.
I believe you know Dr. Fatimah Noni, right?
Yeah. She's a good friend of me.
Yeah, I got.
Okay.
All right. So maybe one day, inshallah, we go for it. Maybe we can do some collaboration, whatever.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
Thank
Of course, yeah. Okay. We're back to our our topic: interactive mobile teaching and learning tools for online learning. Okay. Basically, for this talk, I was thinking about to have like knowledge sharing. Okay. I'm not the subject matter expert, I'm not the subject matter really expert for this topic. Okay, but what I can share with you all is what we are doing, what we have used any tools to help our students to facilitate our online learning. Okay, and this is the agenda, okay, for our for our talk. Okay, the introduction, e-learning platform, interactive teaching and learning, the online assessment, teaching and learning material preparation, and lastly, we'll have a summary. Okay, and okay, before we start, okay, this is a quote. Okay, I love to share quote with my students actually before we start our class. Okay, to boost up their motivation usually. Okay, so you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Okay, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Okay, so I believe education is the most important for us, especially we are the educators, the lecturers, to educate our students. Okay, so alhamdulillah, we call it as a insan terpilih lah, okay, to be as an educator. to educate our students, okay, to ensure that they will be the next role model for our country. Okay. Okay, well, before we start, I would like to tell all of you, of the audience right now, that if you feel like if I'm wrong, please correct me. You are freely to, you're welcome to comment, you're welcome to discuss or to interrupt me anytime. Okay. So let's be this discussion. Maybe there's knowledge sharing. Kind like santai kan tadi Cik Zaki sebut kita buat santai saja, okay?
Ya, buat santai-santai dan
Ya,
relax.
so jangan stress.
Petang-petang ni, itulah.
Yeah. Okay, that's why I'm not going to touch more on the theory part, but more on the, I'm not going to do hands-on, but I will demo some of the tools that we can use, okay? Well, okay, for the introduction, COVID-19 pandemic disrupted teaching in variety of institutions, okay? Actually, the good side or the advantages of the, I cannot say that advantages, I can say that it is the hikmah, okay, because of the COVID-19 pandemic, okay? Now we still have COVID-19, but become endemic right now. But then because of the pandemic, okay, it has opened our eyes, okay, to look into something else, to adapt with our life. Especially we are in the education system environment, okay, we are in the education environment. We cannot just stay at home, just sit down and stay at home, and what we need to still, even though we are at home, we need to educate our students. We need to give something to our students, okay? So it start to emerge the online learning. Okay, actually online learning, I can say that it has been used widely before the pandemic happened. Okay, just that maybe in Malaysia, okay, well, unfortunately, maybe because we are so comfortable with our style of teaching and learning. Okay, so because of that, we tend to what you call to ignore some kind of ignore, not to ignore completely, but kind of like we ignore the terms online learning. Okay, but okay, actually there is something that we can do with the online learning. Okay, actually, in fact, during the pandemic, okay, during previously I was working in another institution, not UNIMAC, okay, in Perak, and I was actively using the online learning based system, okay, because they developed a very good learning management system that, and I, as an IT lecturer, we need to educate, to train other staff. Okay, that's why, and because of that, I'm using the system, okay, actively for my student. Okay, so just that when I come to UNIMAC, that system is not that maybe because of the what you call the culture of the nature of engineering subject, maybe it's not that suitable with the LMS, with the UNIMAC's LMS, maybe because of that. But now online learning has become one of the method of our teaching and learning, right? Okay, so benefits of online learning. Okay, so this is what I can say that a good side, okay, of online learning, that it can be grants, it can be accessed 24/7, anytime, anywhere, in any platform. Okay, it is based on your preferences. Okay, flexible. Okay, so it also gives students questions, answers freely. Okay, provide feedback on the assigned process content. So by using online learning, still we can have like communication. Okay, so means that distance is not an issue. Okay, as long as you have a commitment to learn something. Okay, so the challenges, some universities in underdeveloped countries are not adequately equipped to teach online efficiently. Well, I cannot say that under this statement is from one of the paper. Okay, I've read, there's a reference. Okay, this is not my sentence, but I didn't cite it completely. Okay, but I can say the underdeveloped countries. I cannot say the underdeveloped, only underdeveloped countries, but then even in Malaysia, we are not adequately equipped to teach online efficiently. Why? Because as I said before, it is because of due to the culture, nature, maybe nature of learning, teaching, and learning is for to go for physically, right? Okay. Yes, we do have like PJJ, pembelajaran jarak jauh. I'm pretty sure it is an online learning. Okay, there's a very good online teaching and learning tools there. Okay, they even develop their own tools. Okay, that one is from PJJ. Yeah, because I've attended their talk about this about the online teaching and learning. Okay, and they are very good at that, at online learning. Okay, and another one I can say about the internet connectivity. Okay, yes, during our MCO, okay, we did something. A lot of our students got problem with the internet connectivity. Okay, yes, we do have problem with this. Okay, the internet connectivity, but because of, as we mentioned about online, then we need internet to access the online materials. Okay, and we struggle to complete adaptation for online courses. Okay, we lacking of interaction between students and tutors. Okay, and also lacking of motivation, data privacy and security. And as I can say that maybe during of MCO, everyone was stressed. Okay, demotivated, and I can say that maybe students also, not even students, lecturers also, okay, got problem with this motivation. And now we have to struggle to learn new things, okay, in a short-term period, right? Okay, and one more is about data privacy and security. Okay, that we have to basically we have to handle on this security and privacy of this online learning. Okay, that's why some of the university develop their own learning management system. All right. Okay, so we go to the next topic. I'm sorry. Okay, the next topic is about e-learning platform. Okay. So what is the e-learning platform? It is an online learning platform designed to support a student's learning. Okay. It is an online portal for education. Within it are multiple tools. There are multiple tools. Okay, self-contained. Okay, it has resources. Okay, for both teachers and students. So that one we call it as platform. Okay, and also when we call it a e-learning platform, it support lectures. Okay, we can share our lecture assignments, quizzes. We can do quizzes, interactions. When we say about interactions between teachers and learners, okay, there are a lot of type of interactions that we can use. We can use from the platform. For example, discussion, announcement, as simple as announcement. Okay. For example, maybe we would like to tell them, okay, class is postponed today. Okay, so we can post at, the announcement. Okay. All right. So these are the some of the e-learning platform, or we call it as medium. Okay. For the e-learning. I'm not sure about this one. Okay, I forgot to ask Dr. Fatimah Noni if Kuips also has their own learning management system. Okay. Is there any LMS, Encik Zaki?
We do have the LMS, but it is not what you call it. Merangkumi 100% dia ni lah. We just share maybe like the timetable, everything. But yeah, for teaching and learning, normally we just use the Google Classroom, and it is individual basis. It's not been integrated.
By using personal account.
Yeah, personal account on Google Classroom. But we do because my center, which is the UPLTC, Pusat Teknologi Pembelajaran here, we did a visit to UNIMED last few months back. Try to learn from UNIMED and try to benchmark what UNIMED been used. Last time they introduced us with the Moodle, the UNIMED.
Yes.
Is it correct? So
yes.
Yeah, we are moving forward. Maybe in the future to ni. But at the moment we don't have the what you call it fully integrated LMS.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Encik Zaki, for the information. Right. But then, usually our institution, our university has their own LMS, but then maybe slowly they are trying to. We have to give them time, okay? Because I'm from the software development side. I'm a software developer, so I know how hard it is to develop those LMS, those learning system. Okay, a system to integrate everything. Okay, so we need to give them time. Okay, for those who are developing this thing, because I'm pretty sure that many aspects that have to be catered, have to be considered before developing those software. Okay.
Yes, correct. So I do have the experience in develop the system as well. That means we cannot just develop at one shot. It might contains few stages, right? And then once we develop it, one of the hardest thing is to train user to use our system. That's the most hardest thing. To change the mind of the user, how they work before and how to use the new system, yang paling masalah.
Yes, betul. Sebab yang sebelum ni dekat universiti lama, saya one of the trainer to train all the staff.
Okay lah, maybe in the future bolehlah kita ni minta tolong Dr. Aminah to assist us as well.
Oh, insyaAllah, mana yang boleh dibantu, boleh kami bantu.
Baik, terima kasih.
Okay, well, actually listed here is only an example. There are a lot of e-learning platform in the market, but then it comes to the payment fees. Okay, that's a problem. Okay, actually, when we say about Google, I've been using Google since 2000. I remember, maybe 2006, maybe, because it is an open source. During that day, everything about Google is open source. During that time, okay, when I was working in my previous university, so I was one of the team of open source software committee there. So we trying to use Google Docs, Google everything. So that's why I said actually the terms of online learning has been sparked in Malaysia previous dah lama lah, okay, long time ago. But then either we use it, maybe because of it, because of the challenges there, the internet, okay, maybe because nowadays every students, even school students have their own smartphone. Okay, zaman dulu kan tak ada. Zaman dulu handphone not not a smartphone. Okay, we don't have smartphone for everyone, even if it was very expensive, right? Okay, so well, but at that time there is no Google Classroom. Okay, but Google Docs, yes, Google Docs, I'm using a lot of Google's okay back then. Okay, so here Google Classroom, okay, during our MCO, if you notice that a lot of applications, okay, offered by Google is free, but unfortunately right now we need to pay for some of the features, but still we are lucky enough that we still can use personal account to access and to use the some of the features, some of the application, okay, offered by the Google, okay. So Google Classroom, Microsoft Teams, Padlet, Moodle, okay, micro-credential platform. Usually for micro-credential platform is can be found by individual university. Okay, they are developed by some of the university, like if I'm not mistaken, UTM, UKM, I think. Okay, and then we also have like Puzzle software, but these two usually we don't use as a e-learning platform, but we use that as assessment or interactive learning, kind of like another tool, okay, to enhance our teaching and learning. Okay, so basically, okay, we go for this part first. Okay, communications. These are the communications and tools to support e-learning. These two, we can say these two are the tools or apps, okay, to support e-learning. Why? Okay, communication is still important. Okay, even though we can communicate by using the platform like Google Classroom, okay, we can communicate with them. We can comment from their assignment privately, privately comment to certain students. We can send announcement to the students by using Classroom, but then we still need Telegram, WhatsApp, group. For example, these two are the most popular, right? Okay, why? Because our students, okay, have their own smartphone, and they're attached to the smartphone, and they are really like actively using Telegram and WhatsApp group. Okay, even though Google Classroom, yes, we do have notification, but if they are like, maybe it is because of the Google Classroom is about class, okay, maybe they tend to ignore. Okay, so that's why I put it as a communication part, okay, Telegram and WhatsApp group. Okay, Discord, about the Discord is one of the application, but then it is not really popular, okay, within among us, okay, but some of them are using Discord, okay, to chat, to even actually Discord has another function, okay, to present. We can use to present as a video conferencing. Okay, we can use that. Okay, to support e-learning, YouTube, TikTok, Google Drive. Okay, what I can say that, okay, even you can have your own, like maybe you record this session, for example, this session, you record this session, okay, then you upload, you need to share with your student. Okay, the problem is the size is too big, right? The size, when we say about the size is too big, the size of the file is too big, then it will consume more internet. Okay, so the students will use more internet, okay, usage, right? So it is better for you to upload your material, this, for example, this video, you upload to the YouTube channel, your own YouTube channel, and then just give to the student the link. So it is easier for the student to watch your recording lecture. Okay, I've been using a lot of YouTube. Okay, send it upload to the YouTube and give the link to the student instead of giving the recording link to the student. Okay, because it is easier for the students, and it is more, we call it as more they are more, what do you call, how to say this, more reliable, not reliable, it is more relaxed.
Convenient,
Actually, the word
maybe convenient ke? Sebab
convenient,
yeah,
yeah,
everyone is
convenient.
using YouTube, and then
Mm-hmm.
as you mentioned just now about saving the what you call it, the data, right? So
Yes, yes, saving the
tak
data. Yes,
terfikir.
that is the most important thing. Yeah, for them.
So correct.
Yes. Okay, thank you. And another one, TikTok. Even though I'm not TikToker, so I'm rarely watch TikTok. But then to what you call for the students, they love TikTok very much. Okay, so maybe you can use that as one of the medium, one of the tools. Okay, for you to upload your material at the TikTok. Okay, Google Drive. Yeah, it is. I think most of you very familiar with the Google Drive, where we can share our drive with the students. You put everything in the Google Drive, then you share. Okay. All right. Okay. This is just information. I'm not the Google ambassador actually. Just information. What is the Google Workspace for education? Okay. We have tools for learning. For example, we have classroom and assignments there. But I never use assignments. Okay, use only classroom. Okay, and for the collaboration, these are the why we put it as collaboration. I will show you later. Okay, these are some of the application that we can use as a collaboration. We can collaborate with our students or among students. Okay, communications, Gmail, Meet. Okay, unfortunately, Gmail since last semester, this semester, right? If I'm not mistaken, suddenly we cannot record, even using our, not my personal, actually it is our Unimap account ID.
Yes, yes,
Even,
correct.
yes, yes. We
That's
subscribe, Unimap subscribe, yes, but we need
yes,
to pay for another license to
yes,
record.
correct. That's the first problem nowadays.
Yes,
We also do have the what you call like the Gmail accounts that registered with the KUIPs like Unimap kan,
yeah, yeah, sama, sama.
EDU accounts.
Yeah, yeah,
Then
betul.
last time they allow us, they give permission for us to record, right?
Yes,
And
betul. Baru je kan.
it
Dia taruh
happened
balik.
pasal few months back.
Yeah.
Tiba-tiba ramai tanya saya macam mana. Itu saya bagi one of the alternative is to use the PowerPoint je lah, record, make the recording and then update in the what you call it, the Google Drive.
Yeah, yeah,
But,
yeah, yeah.
we approach the Google as well, and the pricing very ni lah, memang not affordable lah. They charge us per year, I think 20-30K per year, something like that.
Yeah, even in Unimap, we do have that license, but only a few accounts. So we have to share, especially for those who have students more than 100. Like my students, 157 students. So I need to use, yeah, or I have to use other platform for other than Gmeet, video conferencing other than Gmeet. But then sometimes students they're not prefer to use others. I don't know, like Webex. Okay, we'll go about that. Okay, later on. Next slide. Okay, we have to finish up this first. All right. Okay, so the problem with Gmeet, I can say that limited to only 100 students and cannot record. Okay, that's the problem. Okay. Okay, and then organized tasks. I still love the calendar. How we can arrange or plan our meeting. Okay, to plan our meeting by using calendar, use Google Calendar. Okay, so this is good when if you organize something, so you need to know how to what do you call how to relate the Google Calendar with the email. It can automatically email, okay, to call for a meeting, and then to when you need to change the some of the information in the Google Calendar, and also to inform others. So it is kind of like I think Google Calendar offers very good, very organized, okay, to help to facilitate, especially me, I think, okay, when we need to have when we need to have a program, kind of like this webinar. Okay, I've experienced during MCO, first PKP 1, I've not mistaken, MCO 1, I have I organized, okay, I hosted about 14 webinars, PKP 1 and PKP 2, I think. Yeah, a bit tough for us. We have a small committee for that. So that's why I say during that day, I introduced all the members about the Googles. So when I explore, so that's why I say Google Calendar is good. That helped me as an organizer, okay, to organize a program. Even if you as a lecturer to organize a class, a tutorial maybe, okay, to set in the calendar. So no more if students say lupa tertidur, so you cannot use that kind of reason anymore. Okay. Okay. So about the Google Classroom. Okay. So Google Classroom is yes, it is a learning management system. Okay. You can use Google Apps to create lessons, quizzes, documents inside the Google Classroom. You can use Google Classroom with other tools, other Google tools, okay, such as Docs, Google Calendar and everything, Google Form. Actually, yesterday I read one of the articles, okay. It said that Google Classroom is the first best rated online platform in 2022 by TechRadar. Okay, so most of us means that prefer, okay, like to use Google Classroom. Do I have to show a bit about the Google Classroom? Ataupun tak perlu dah? Or everyone has already very...
I think most of us already familiar with Google Classroom.
All right, okay, so we skip about that.
We skip, right.
Yes, okay, another one is Microsoft Teams. Microsoft Teams, okay, another platform, okay, that has been used by most of the institution is Microsoft Teams. Lecturers from my sisters, okay, from UITM, she used a lot of Microsoft Teams, but some of my students, okay, they said Microsoft Teams a bit what you call, in the simple terms, we call as berat kan. When we said Microsoft Teams to berat rather than Google Classroom, why? Because Microsoft Teams is there's a lot of components with the Microsoft Teams, okay, rather than Google Classroom. Okay, Google Classroom is only Google Classroom itself, okay, and while if you are okay, there's supporting what you call application to support the Google Classroom. For example, Google Form, different application. Well, for the Microsoft Teams, okay, they have there's everything inside there. Okay, so it is all in one. Yes, the word is all in one. That's why Microsoft Teams is a bit berat lah. Okay, when we say about berat, it means it uses a lot of memory, it consumes a lot of memory when you trying to open the Teams, okay, the software. Okay, so that's the issue. That's just the issue. Okay, but it is depends on you. Which one do you prefer? Sorry. Okay, it's up to you. Either still want to use Google Classroom or Microsoft Teams. It's up to you. Okay. Okay, now I can say that Padlet.
Before about Microsoft Teams tu, yang tu dia kena ni juga kan, maknanya kita kena subscribe dengan Microsoft 365 everything licensing.
Ya, betul.
Betul lah. Dia ni juga lah.
Yeah, that's all the problem. That's why I think the development, okay, the idea to develop the LMS is very good. Number one, Okay, ada, dia memang issue. Number one, when we use Google Classroom, dia about the kita, sebab ada juga yang sometimes student saya punya apa tu, dia dah habis belajar, so dia unenroll. Dan dia unenroll, lepas tu saya tak jumpa dalam Google Classroom dia punya semua, dia punya maklumat, dia
Betul.
punya
Saya
semua.
saya pun ada experience macam itu juga. That's why we have to what we call it archive dulu before they left.
Yeah. But the problem is kadang-kadang kita lupa.
Memang
Kalau
of
sampai
course kita
nak
lupa.
audit ataupun nak masuk dalam sistem kan, nak simpan dalam filing, baru mana
Tengok,
ni.
nak cari balik dah tak ada dah. Jenuh ni.
Betul, nak cari balik dah tak ada. That's the problem lah, the main problem with Google Classroom. Okay, yang tu sebab saya dah kena, tu yang terpaksa call balik students, mana awak punya ni. Walaupun kita memang kita dah waktu sebab issue for the filing, kita buat lambat. Okay, itu problem saya lah, saya buat lambat waktu tu.
Semua sama ke, ada habis semester, lagi orang tak ketuk nak file baru tak gerak kan.
Ya, cuma itu saya rasa dia punya problem lah. Okay, nak cari balik tak jumpa.
Yalah, we are in the same shoes lah, doktor, sama je.
Ya.
Saya pun pernah jadi juga, tiba-tiba tengok, dah tak ada dah semua. All the students already left and then all their works, everything gone.
Yang kita masalah dia punya works tu gone tu. Kena cari balik. Nak kena, kalau tak sempat archive tu. Or maybe sometimes for myself, I like to download juga masuk dalam laptop. Tapi jadi penuh lah kan. Not a good practice actually. We do have,
especially if you have more students, a lot of students kan, macam like us, maybe 20 to 30 students, no problem dah nak download kan.
Yang 150 memang.
Itulah jenuh ni. Ya doktor, faham.
Okay. Okay, another one is we call it as Padlet, but I cannot say that Padlet is not as good as Google Classroom or apa tu, Teams. Okay, Padlet is kind like to enhance, okay, for me personally, to enhance, and I do ask some of my friends who used Padlet, okay, and they said this something interesting to use, but then for e-learning platform, maybe not a good, bukan satu yang apa, kalau kita rely on this Padlet as a e-learning platform, dia not really a good, dia banyak benda yang kita tak cukup lah, macam tu. Ada banyak requirements that we need. Macam kalau even dekat Google Classroom kita boleh ada semua note, boleh sharing notes, boleh kat situ lah assignment, kita boleh send for assignment kan, dekat situ semua kita boleh even marks kat situ. But then dekat Padlet ni dia kurang lah, tapi it can be used as to enhance our what do you call our teaching and learning. Kalau saya buka ni nampak tak?
Tak nampak.
Sekarang nampak. Okay.
Dia masih in the slide.
Oh, so means that I need to sekejap ya.
Okay.
Saya stop sharing sekejap. Waktu share tadi lupa nak share double.
Share whole screen.
Okay. Okay, so right now we have here is this is the view of Padlet. I'm not sure if you are very familiar with Padlet. Anyone? Maybe? Ada yang biasa dengan Padlet? Okay, so this is the interface of the Padlet. Okay, the screen of the Padlet. Okay, sorry if I'm using terms, very technical terms. I'm trying to remove the technical terms. Okay, I'm trying to use simple terms. Okay, what way I can say that here, this is a Padlet. Padlet, the benefit, the strength of the Padlet is actually because a student can interact, okay, can interact like and can dia boleh apa reply to response by having a lot of not only by typing, okay, for example here, or maybe if you like to share, okay, I copy the link to the clipboard and I send to the chat. Okay, I already sent a link to the chat. So if you would like to click, if you're free, maybe you can click on the link, and then you may send anything. Okay. So this is okay. For example, I'm already asked you. This is the assignment or the discussion. And anything forum, maybe it's kind of like a bulletin. Okay. So introduce yourself here. Introduce yourself. The instruction is to introduce yourself. So as a student or anyone, you may click at the plus here. Okay. Then subject. Okay, I put it as Assalamualaikum. And good day. Okay. So to respond to this to the instruction. Okay. So there is a lot of components that you can do. Okay. It is based on you. It's up to your creativity. So you may upload something. You may take a photo. You may send a link. You may image search an image. Okay. If you click on the three dot there, there's an upload. Even camera, audio recorder, drawing. You may draw. Using Padlet screen recorder, location, video recorder, camera. Okay, so anything you that it is based on your creativity to respond to the question. Okay, for example, here just maybe image search, like to search for a computer, maybe. So okay, so I'm using one of the photo there. Okay, then click on publish. Then okay, what I have here is that I'm trying to respond. Me as a student trying to respond to the question here. Introduce yourself. Okay, so this is the question, and this is all the answer from the students. Okay, actually we can set okay for the students to have like a name here. Okay, but then because of for this presentation, okay, because this one is from this is my friend, okay, and they don't have Padlet account, okay, so just put it as there you can see anonymous. Okay, every student I set so that every student can put a comment. Say hi. Okay. Okay, if you can see this, if you can see for this student here, I'm Jessie. This is her handwriting. Hi everyone, I'm Jessie. Okay, she's using drawing Padlet, I think. Okay, and even she draw these flowers. Okay, so it is up to the students on how to respond to the question. It is kind of like it is very good. Padlet is very good for discussion. Okay, for discussion, for interaction with the students. But because of I put it as a platform. Why? Because when I try to read more on Padlet, it is better to put as platform. But then for honestly, for myself, it is good for interactive during interaction, during teaching and learning. Okay. So this is an example. If you would like to, if you as an audience, maybe you like to share you want to try this Padlet, maybe you can try. Okay, this one is handwriting. This one also, my name is Siti's handwriting. This one is using audio. Okay, so this is using audio, only using audio. This is image. Okay, say hi, I'm Sitiku. Okay, you can like all the comments, or even actually as a lecturer or as a lecturer you can actually there's one if you click on the setting there, okay, new post position, require approval. If you click on the require approval, means that the moderator or you as a lecturer need to approve the post before the students can post to the wall there. Okay, so this is an example of Padlet that you can use. Okay, kind of like very interesting, because easy for the students to respond to you. Not only have to type, okay, like for example here, you need to type, okay, so you don't have to type, but you have another type of input to respond to the question. Okay. Okay, now we go to the video conferencing. Okay, for the video conferencing, okay, again, this is this one of is the example of video conferencing applications. Okay, but then again, I can say that all of this video conferencing is not all free. Yes, it is some of them is free, but with very limited features. Okay, like what we have experienced with Google Meet, even Zoom also, right? I think I tried Zoom by using my personal account. Then I only can online for 40 minutes. Then it will shut down. Okay, so I experienced with Zoom for that problem. Okay, and Microsoft Teams, yeah, we have to pay. Webex also, okay. Skype, Discord, okay. What I can say that, yeah, we still have something. We have to pay for the fees, okay, to get extra. We have to subscribe to get extra features. But then again, I know that I tried to list out, okay, some of the video conferencing applications that are very familiar to you. Okay, again, we still can use for video conferencing WhatsApp group. We can call. Okay, right now WhatsApp is very I've updated. When if you update the WhatsApp, we can call more than 2 person there. So if you have students like maybe you have FYP students, maybe around 3 to 4 students, or I'm not sure about the penasihat academic, maybe mentor mentee, or in UNIMED we call it as RPS, pembimbing rakan sebaya gitulah. Okay, rakan bimbing sebaya. Okay, so we have limited students there. So we still can use any other video conferencing applications. Okay, but it is still like if you are using WhatsApp call, limited for you to, maybe you can just explain something without presenting any materials. But still, we as a lecturer need to do something, because students like to do, I'm not sure, my students like to video call sometimes. Okay, just sometimes if whenever they come to, okay, when they are allowed, okay, I can say allowed to come to the physically to UNIMED, they like to come even to discuss a very simple thing that actually they just can call me. But then because they really need to come to see my face, maybe to discuss physically, So I said, why don't we have like a video call maybe, so that you know that I am there for you. Okay, we can discuss about that. Okay. Okay, so the importance of video conferencing: connect students and classroom around the world, share content easily, encourage collaboration. The outside world can be brought to the classroom. Okay, the best thing when we have or when we what do you call a very we use popularity of the video conferencing is about we can bring along all the experts to our classroom. We can have a visiting lecturer, okay, from all over the world. Okay, this is the beauty of using the video conferencing in teaching and learning. So we don't have to cater on, we don't have to consider their flight tickets maybe, okay, a lot of things. Even right now we are having conference, online video online conference, so easier for us to attend the video conference or attend online, okay. So we don't have to go there, okay. So we can set our budget, okay, and yeah, there's still we can have a lot of when we physically meet the researchers there during our conference. I know that we can share more than more knowledge, more experience there. But then still, if you are in maksudnya macam masa lah, we have a very short period of time. Okay, so online conference is better for you.
But feeling of face to face tu lagi best lah. Rindu yang tu.
Yes, we cannot ignore about that. Kita kena dia cuma untuk kalau bila conference, because kita dah buat 2 conference online, so dia punya the feeling and the actually I can say that the apa the aura, aura,
dia punya itulah aura personal punya ni lah orang kata.
Dia punya macam personal touch apa kita yang benda tu dia punya tu tak sampai. So sebab dia kita tak dapat, even though we have breakout rooms, okay, for the peserta, for the participants to discuss, but then dia akan jadi macam senyap je. Macam itulah. Okay, next we go to the sorry, can you see? Okay, interactive teaching and learning. Okay, so the interactive teaching and learning here. This is again, this is some of the example. Okay, how to just now. Okay, previously we already have our own platform. Okay, if you don't have a platform, it's okay, still okay. Then you can have you have to think on how to do your class. If you are thinking about synchronous, so you have synchronous means you have to do real time, like what we have today is a real time. Okay, real time teaching and learning, real time classes. Okay, so when we said about real time synchronous class, so you need to have kind like all these video conferencing applications. Okay, so you may pick one of the video conferencing applications that is suitable, that is I can say that maybe suitable means that because of the features, like yelah boleh record, tak boleh record, then again we have to think about something else. Nanti kita ada sorry, something else, maksudnya kita boleh gunakan, we can use like to record by using other software. Okay, yang tu pun ramai juga yang buat, yang gunakan record by using other software. Okay, later on the slides. Okay, Okay, interactive teaching and learning here. We have a Microsoft PowerPoint. Microsoft PowerPoint, like what I'm using right now, is using a Microsoft PowerPoint. Okay. Actually, I'm not sure if you familiar with the what do you call with the interactive features in the PowerPoint. Okay, so I can say that, okay, what you can have here. Okay, for example, okay, this is Microsoft PowerPoint. Okay, a simple PowerPoint that you have. Okay. Okay, as a lecturer, because I'm a technical lecturer, so I need to conteng-conteng, kan? Dia tak sah kalau mengajar tak menconteng ni, kalau untuk saya lah. So, like for example here, Microsoft PowerPoint, so I can write something, maybe I can write, okay, Jamboard, or maybe I would like to draw something like this, okay? I want to change the colors. Whenever I have to teach like okay, colors, maybe I can write I can write here, for example, this is green. I'm sorry, I forgot my drawing tab. Okay, so right now I'm using mouse only. Okay, so whenever you would like to highlight, you may highlight. Okay, so this is one of the features to interact during your teaching and learning. Okay, and I'm using this very often. Okay. Okay, so this is the example that I can show you. I'm opening another page. Can you see?
Tak keluar lagi.
No better.
Oh, maksudnya yang ni pun nak kena share jugalah. Dia kena share satu-satu. Hold on a second. Okay. This one, can you see this slide?
Yes, Padlet.
Okay. This is not MATLAB. This is actually PowerPoint.
Tak, yang nampak Padlet kat sini.
Yang nampak, oh Padlet. Alright, right. Okay.
Bukan Padlet.
Oh, ingatkan MATLAB. Okay. Sorry. Salah dengar. So dia tak buka slide ni
Dia tak ni.
Okay, kalau
that you show before.
Yang ni
masih belum nampak. Dia ni ke line setiap.
Ada tekan share tu. Oh, salah tekan tu. Okay. Control saya tekan shift. Okay. So this one?
Yeah.
Can you see this?
Boleh nampak your beautiful handwriting like that.
Janganlah. Tak ada. Okay. Actually, this is the slide. Okay. It is just a slide of a PowerPoint slide, just a normal PowerPoint slide. But then during my presentation, just like before, okay, as I show you the slideshow, when you go to the slideshow, then you can draw. This is my drawing. Okay. So it is easy for me, okay, to show. to the students. Okay, the steps from one by one, so they can see my the steps. The first one to push the pen, push device, and then what is the third, and so on. Okay, so this what I want to show is not the content, but means that because my subject, okay, is very need to draw something, need to go one by one. Okay, need to go one by one like this. What is this? What about this one? Okay, what happened to this one? So I need to trace. We call it as trace, one line by line. So what happened to the happened when we perform that instruction? Okay, so this is the example. Okay, like this one when I will line all the important things. Okay, this is just an example. Okay, so what I want to tell you that even Microsoft PowerPoint can be very interactive. Okay, my apologies that for today's presentation, I'm not using any tools there. Okay, to make it more interactive with you. Okay, but then this is the one of the example that you can use. Okay, so that students can see that you are alive there. Not only you are talking, but you are still you can draw, you can conteng, you can pick up which maybe you gariskan. Okay, you underline the most important thing maybe, so that the students will more alert. Okay, to the teaching and learning, right? To the you, for example, right? Okay, so if whenever you already do all these what do you call all this drawing, okay, when you click on escape, okay, it will ask you want to keep your ink annotations. Okay, so please, if you want to give to the students with all your drawing there, so you can click keep, or else you just click on discard. Okay, but for me, I give to all my students, okay, the clean slide, and also with all my conteng-conteng though. Okay, you also can sorry, terpadam pula. Hold on. Mana? Okay. Okay, I'm sorry for that. And I forgot what I just said just now. Okay, just remember, if you would like to share with your students what you have been written in your slide, so please keep your keep the annotations. Okay, keep your handwritings, and then it will stay there. It will stay together with your slide, and you can give to the students. Okay. Okay, then that one is actually the beauty of also the PowerPoint. Okay. Okay. Next we have Jamboard. I'm not sure if you are familiar with Jamboard.
First time nak tengok.
3:54. What's the time?
No. I said
okay.
first time.
Okay. Ingatkan.
Aware about this Jamboard.
Okay, this is Jamboard. Jamboard is
part of the Google juga. Saya pun dah.
Yeah, betul. Part of the Google. Okay, Google Education. Yes. Okay, Jamboard. The beauty of the Jamboard is it is kind of like whiteboard. Dia macam whiteboard, just like whiteboard. Okay, so dekat sini, for example, okay, I can share with you this Jamboard so that so that you can content also. Okay, you can collaborate, you can give your ideas, okay, into the Jamboard. Okay, so now make sure that anyone with the link, because I'm only the one with the account University Malaysia Perlis, so I need to change to anyone with the link, and also make sure it is editor, not viewer. If viewer means that you only can view. Okay, so sorry, copy link. So I share with you. Sorry. Okay, this is my Jamboard. Okay, current Jamboard right now yang sekarang tengah buka ni, Jamboard yang sedang buka. For example here, okay, anonymous hamster has joined. Okay, right now I can see that someone has joined us. So what causes flood in Malaysia? Maybe this is just example. Okay, yes, conteng je. If you like to, please. Okay, just conteng there. Okay. So the beauty of this the Jamboard is kind like apa tu nama dia? Kind like whiteboard. Okay, but you can interact with all your students. Okay, you may ask your students to join this Jamboard and ask them to fill in the blanks, or maybe to fill in the blanks, or to put some. Ni boleh letak gambar. You can put some figures there. Okay. So this is for me this is good when you, because kalau kita panggil student pergi ke depan whiteboard, very hard for me. Sampai kena paksa bagi marker dekat students baru boleh pergi depan. So maybe by using this type of application, so student dia tak malu sangatlah untuk conteng. Okay. Okay, so ini boleh letak gambar. You may add image here. Okay, click on the image or sticky notes there. Sticky notes. Okay, so I have sticky note here. Right. Okay, so this is just an example of to what you call to give a kind like discussion with students. Okay, and also maybe you can yeah.
Boleh interrupt sekejap.
Boleh.
Jamboard ni, let's say you are the one who host the screen, right? So can we see who yang join content tu ke macam mana? Nampak tak?
Nampak. Nampak.
Oh, boleh nampak siapa yang buat, siapa yang ni.
Nampak.
Okay.
Okay, so lepas tu bolehlah nak download as PDF ke, nak image or tukar kepada image ke. So sebenarnya satu benda yang kita selalunya students having problem is macam bila kita buat group work. Bila buat group work je kadang nak kena tunggu jumpa dululah apa dulu. So this Jamboard also can use to brainstorm. So the students can brainstorm, okay, by using this application. Okay. So saya banyak juga saya guna sometimes to explain to my students kan. My students bila guna ni dia okay. Okay, so this is one of the example. It's almost 4 o'clock, right?
Yes, 4 o'clock.
You're supposed to finish at 4:45.
Do you need take 5? Tell me lah. Maybe have some drink. Dan perlu rest, take 5 ke macam mana?
Tak apalah kot. Boleh kot.
Nak proceed. Kalau proceed, it's okay.
Okay. Maybe we can
banyak lagi ke? Kalau banyak tak apa, kita reserve for the second slot in the future, whatever. We have another 45 minutes.
taklah banyak sangat, boleh kot. Yang lain semua ya ada yang simple, ada yang cuma sebab tadi Jamboard tu lah saya just I'm trying to give you some experience with the Jamboard. Okay, I know that not really popular, but it is under Google and it is boleh digunakan, okay, freely used, okay, dan best lah.
Memang nampak menarik jugalah. At least they create activity, we can interact with the student, not just
betul. Actually inilah Jamboard. This is the Jamboard information. Okay, actually Jamboard can be they also sell the Jamboard device ni. Ini Jamboard, this is the Jamboard device. You may have this thing, tapi kena belilah. Okay, a Jamboard device 55-inch digital whiteboard that works with G-Suite services. Okay, tapi but because of us, I think we don't need this. Okay, actually dia punya intention of Jamboard is to have like this. Dia punya apa tu? Dia ada satu whiteboard, kan? Dia ada digital whiteboard. Then when they have a discussion, dia semua orang boleh conteng itu a standard, just a standard whiteboard. Then it will save cloud lah. Dia tak payah nak save lah. Dia automatically save sebab dia cloud. Okay, so instead of they have this kind of whiteboard, digital whiteboard, so they come up with a web browser yang macam kita guna tadi, web browser yang kita boleh guna lah. Okay, even they claim to have 50 user sessions can work on a jam at once. Okay, boleh ada 50 orang boleh masuk. So if you have 50 students, maybe you can try Jamboard. Okay, this is the I'm not sure if they change suddenly. They change because suddenly they change the restrict, okay, the limitations. Okay, I'm not sure about that, but currently they claim. Okay, I took this information from the support Google. Okay, using Jamboard on computers or web browser. Okay, when we said about computers, it's on web browser. On web browser is on online internet. Okay, so you can write and draw using mouse or trackpad. Search Google and insert image or web pages. You can drag and resize text and images. Even you can present your jam. Okay, Jamboard you call a jam or Google Meet video call. Okay, boleh directly itulah, boleh directly present. Okay, some of the features now. Okay, I would like to, maybe I know that you are very familiar with this Google Docs. Okay, this is just an example. I'm sorry, I'm using very technical here. Okay, but what I want to show here, okay, if you like to not conteng-conteng ke, but maybe you are really familiar with this Google Docs. Okay, I guess you are really familiar, right, with Google Docs. Okay, what I want to kind of like to promote. I'm not Google ambassador, yeah. Okay, kind of like to promote because I'm using this. I'm using Google Docs. I'm using Google Sheets. Okay, we can collaborate. Okay, this is what as from the previous slide about the collaboration. Okay, you may share this with someone else. Okay, currently we have previously I have my friend, that is Mayati Adam here, who tried to be the editor. Okay, so she can edit this file, and also I'll change this general access to anyone with the link. Anyone, if you have the link, I change to the editor so that anyone can modify this paper. Okay, so what you have here, okay, so my students, usually I ask my students to use this Google Docs, okay, so that I can straight away comment. Okay, for example, this is this one, so I straight away comment. So to comment all this some of the maybe word, just highlight and then click on comment. Maybe font size, maybe, and any comment, put a comment so that whenever another collaborator, another authors, maybe you know that this is okay, this is wrong, okay, this is need to be what you call to be improved. Okay, maybe the word is not good. Okay, so this is what I have. Okay, another comment from another collaborator here. Okay, 3 input parameters such as fan, blah blah blah. Okay, so I add another paragraph, I add image. Okay, so we can see who is collaborating with this Google Docs. Okay, so actually, the problem is, okay, the problem is whenever you are doing the same thing real time on the same time. Okay. Yang itu bila on the same time you will see there's two other authors kat sini is trying to accessing these documents. Okay. The problem is when bila seorang padam kat sini, seorang tengah ubah ayat ni. Okay, so you have to communicate with the other collaborators which section that you are going to do. For example, we have 3 collaborators for these articles. So maybe I can say that I will do the introduction. So do not do anything yet. Okay, so next collaborator will do section 2. The third collaborator will do section 3. Okay, so that whenever I am extending another paragraph here, okay, so it will not affect the other collaborators in the another section. Okay, the problem with because this is real time, so and we are doing this thing not side by side. Okay, I said I'm in my room and another friend in her room. Okay, so kita cara untuk kita collaborate just sometimes kan kadang-kadang even I put it something here, please add something here, so nanti bila someone comment dia akan terus baca. Okay, so this is the beauty of Google Docs. Okay, I can say the beauty of Google Docs because easily to comment, easily to faster, for me faster. For my students, I have we do have we call it as group design project. So they have to submit their reports. So they have so I ask them the reports using Google Docs, and then I can see who is doing which part, and then whenever I comment that, like for example here, and someone will repair. Okay, and then after that they will give another comment. Okay, done. Okay, done. So I know that okay, this is has been done. This has been repaired by someone. Okay, so in that case, whenever you want to the group would want to submit their assignment, their report, it will be kind of like apa tu? The latest version. Okay, so this is the beauty of using Google Docs. Okay, it is for me. I'm not sure if you have another tools, maybe another technique, maybe you can share with us. Okay, but this is what I've been doing. Okay, with my students, even with my collaborators. Okay, so this is for Google Docs. They are just like other Microsoft Word. Okay, it just got problem with the apa ni, with the reference citation. Yang tu je yang looks a bit macam sebab saya pakai Mendeley, so dia tak support Mendeley, macam tu lah. Itu je yang a bit problem to me. Okay, this is an example lah. Alright, okay. Okay, so we go back to our slide. Okay, just now we already showed about the Google Docs. How about the Google Sheets? I think everyone is familiar with Google Sheets. Semua familiar? Okay, similar to Google Docs. Google Sheets also, saya lupa nak buat link. I think we have here, okay. I'm opening a Google Sheet of student information, entitled student information. Can you see this one, student information there?
Ya, boleh nampak.
Okay, so this is an sama juga, okay. An example of student information, example of collaborating with the other students, with other students or other collaborators. Okay, but the problem, I'm not sure why, if I share this, okay, this is restricted. When I share it with anyone with the link or anyone with the edit this thing, sometimes, okay, sometimes the problem is when the students accessing real time, they are doing this line, and sometimes dia jadi macam override. Dia akan override pula. Ada yang terhilang. Okay, this is the
That's the problem I face as well.
Oh, okay.
When using it, that's mean when they have the concurrent access lah.
Bila kadang-kadang internet dia lambat kan?
Itulah dia lambat, terpadam kawan.
Terpadam, yang tu banyak kali jugalah saya kena. So this is the problem that I face with the student information. Whenever I need to collect information from the students, I will show you about the Google form after this, and how can we maybe by using the response, it is better for you to just ask the student to check. Can you, I will show you later on that. Oh, sorry. Okay, other than that, we also have for interactive teaching and learning, quizzes. I guess you're all familiar with quizzes, Kahoot, even Canva. Canva is very familiar. Usually we use Canva for poster, right? To create, yes, to create a poster or something like CJL, maybe a certificate. We're using Canva, but again, we also can have animation right now for Canva. And now we also have Google, okay. Hold on. Oh, yang tak sempat nak masukkan ya, yang actually we can say that all these very kind like example, but ya nanti saya akan tunjuk juga sikit lah untuk quizzes Kahoot. But again, ya Canva Google maybe takut tak sempat. Sekejap ya. Okay, yang lain kita akan masuk kemudian, okay. Okay, next we go to the online exam. Okay, for the online assessment, I know that this is kind like very, we are supposed to have one day for the another session for the online assessment actually. Okay, but for this short-term period, so I go for the online assessment. I know that you already have like quizzes, Kahoot, and Google Form, and etc. But then maybe just actually I was planning to have maybe to try, but we don't have time for that. Okay, so here we have quizzes, Kahoot, Google Form, even Google Classroom, the Padlet just now. University of LMS. Okay, this one, as I said, I've experienced by using a very good LMS where I can execute a test for not sure how many students at that time. Sebenarnya banyak. Waktu tu macam terlalu ramai students. We don't have any other for online assessment. So we're using the LMS for the students. Online test objective lah. Kalau biasa online test kita go for objective. Okay, so these are an example that have been used by some of us, okay, for the online assessment. Okay, so this is the most familiar, I think, right? Google Form. So to create and share online forms and survey and analyze response in real time. Okay, we can summarize survey result at glance with charts and spy. Okay, so this is I show you the example of Google Form. Okay, this is just an example of questions. Okay, we where I have transformed from a test question, okay, question paper to a Google Form. Okay, so we have here the instruction. So we must have like a section there. Okay, so that the students can like apa tu macam simple, easily to dia macam nampak the arrangement is better for you if you have the section. And usually for the last section, maybe you can have students to upload your answer. Okay, so here, but the problem here, okay, the problem here is whenever the students internet is kind of like terputus, okay, disconnected during answering this question. Okay, we do have experience like this, okay, during the first Google Form, okay, macam awal-awal Google Form, okay, during MCO. So the problem is the student has to start over again, right? But now they have update this application so that they still save the answer, okay, for you. The Google Form itself will remain your answer. Okay, so the students can automatically boleh continue to answer another question. Okay, I guess everyone has maybe familiar with this Google Form, right? Again, and okay, this is another example. Okay, example of section whereby, for example, here I click on the preview. Okay, so this is the question. Okay, so when I click on the, for example, RK93, when you go next, we'll go to section RK93 only. And then after that, just submit. But if you're using the other answer, RK53, and go to right straight away to the RK53 section. Okay, so this is maybe something that you may explore on the Google Form. Okay, one thing that I would like to share with you, whenever we have Google Form as a online assessment, okay, we will have response, right? Okay, but because of this, none of our students have responded these questions. Okay, so first of all, make sure that the accepting responses, you have to what do you call this? To turn on the accepting response whenever it is still during the time of exam. Okay, once the time is finished, please turn off. As your student still will submit another answers and again and again, and with sometimes they thought that we are not alert with the time, we are not alert with this not accepting response, or sometimes we forgot to click off for this one. Diorang pun pandai juga kadang-kadang. Okay, dia saja usik kita. So not accept response so that no one can submit. If they maybe have problem with the internet, they will contact you, and then you just open up and you will get the answer from that student, then just close it. Okay, this is what I usually do when I'm using Google Form for the online assessment. Okay, so how to extract, how to get all download all these responses? Either you may download responses, the file is .csv. Okay, whenever after you download this file, you also may change to Excel file. Oh, yang ni tak nampak kan? Okay, you may exchange to the Excel file. Okay, save as XLS. Or this is one of the simple for me. For me, it is simple for me. So just click on the click on this create spreadsheet. When you click the create spreadsheet, means that you are creating a new spreadsheet. This is a Google Sheet. Okay. If you have another one, you may use existing spreadsheet or create a new. Then click on create. Okay, so you will have something like this. Oh, yang ni tak nampak sangat. Sekejap, kita buat yang example ni lah. Okay, ni question dia banyak. Okay, so you know who the timestamp of them, the students, the email address, to show that who is sometimes I do experience with this. The student ID is wrong. Okay, the student ID is wrong. Or maybe tak cukup. Sometimes kan we have a lot of numbers there. Okay, tak cukup. So the student ID is wrong, so you cannot find who is this. Maybe you don't have name there. What you can do is from the email address. Right, by the email address, by using the email address there. Okay. So now, okay, by using this response, okay, this is because it's responses. Okay, so there will be names, describe the purpose. So you may sorry, I forgot as a quiz. If you put it as if it's saved as quiz, you will have one more column there to show the the marks. So it is easier for you to mark all these answers. Describe the purpose of what? Okay, the purpose of update anomaly. So is this correct? No, correct? No. So you may mark, okay, accordingly, just side by side of this question. Okay, so it's easier for you. And then once done, you may add another column, the total, to total up all the marks. Okay, so it will help you to ease your marking. Okay, and then we got score there. Okay, another one. Okay, another one is actually, whenever you have this kind of response for the Google form, okay, sometimes, for example, just now we have okay, this student information. If you want to collect student information from the students. Okay. As we know that just now we have discussed that if you're using this Google Sheet and give access to all the students, okay, some of the name will be erased accidentally by other students. Okay, so what I usually do is I'm using Google Form. I'm using a Google Form, and then I click on the response. Whenever I click on the response, I just will monitor the number of students from this response. It will automatically insert into this response. Okay, it will automatically. So you just need to monitor from this response. You don't have to monitor from this response, right? You are supposed to have many responses here, but then to ease your work, just monitor by using this response. Okay. Okay. Well, this is Kahoot. Okay. I guess maybe I don't have to. Actually, I prepared something for the Kahoot, but then I don't think we have time for this. For the Kahoot, it's a game-based learning platform. Okay, can be hosted anywhere, in person or virtually using any device. Learning platform to engage your class with interactive lessons. But I'm not sure about this. I found from the Kahoot itself, it is limited number of places is only 10. So I guess it is macam not enough. It's very limited. 10 is not enough for our students, right? So it is for free. If you want to have more students play the Kahoot, you have to upgrade to increase the number of students there. I'm not sure about this. I haven't tested yet. If it is correct, only 10 students per player. Okay. So for the Kahoot, okay, for the Kahoot you may have real-time Kahoot, real-time quiz, or you may have it as an assignment. Okay, next we have quizzes. Okay, it's also a learning platform that offers multiple tools to make classroom fun, interactive, and engaging. Okay, I know that it is kind like kita kata take your time, take your commitment to do all these quizzes, Kahoot. Okay, even for this, even I have to spend a few hours actually to create only for this quizzes and Kahoot. Actually, because I need to find figures, I need to find question, a simple question for you. But then I thought that maybe we can have a live quiz, maybe, okay, so that you are still alive with me. Okay, but then we don't have time. Just that I guess everyone is familiar with quizzes, right? Okay, teaching and learning material preparation. We nearly have about 15 minutes. Okay, to do all those material, okay. Actually, when we said about online learning, okay, we need to have a commitment, our time, okay. Yes, it's banyak masa lah kita pakai, okay. So these are some of the tools that you can use, okay, to enhance your material preparation. Okay, I know that PowerPoint is for me can have like for example, we have this one. I'm using this by using Smart Art. Okay, I'm not sure, but I like to have this kind of features when for my slide. Actually must have figures so that the student is not board with lot of ayat-ayat ni kan. Okay. So that's why I said Microsoft PowerPoint itself is very powerful, okay, for you to prepare something. Okay. So other than that, okay, this is for video editing. This is also PowerPoint also is good at photo editing also, but a simple photo editing, right? So for video editing, I guess just now Mr. Zaki was already tell us about you know how to record you have learned on how to record the session by using this slide by using PowerPoint, right? I guess
Yes,
Mr.
yes.
Zaki says, okay.
We did the session as well to that
Okay.
mean not just
Actually,
record. That means to publish it as a video.
yeah. Record and publish as a video.
Yes.
Record from beginning. I guess it's a kind like bagus lah. Simple. Sebabnya dia boleh slide by slide. Kita buat slide by slide kan.
We can pause lah between slides, something like that.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean to go continuously.
Betul. Yang tu sebab even ramai juga yang tak tahu dekat situ, yang tak pernah guna.
Betul.
Okay, untuk record tu. Untuk record the video kan.
Yes, correct.
Sekejap. Alright. So then for video editing or recording, I'm using also Movie Maker. Okay, Movie Maker, you can download Movie Maker. Actually, Movie Maker is where usually I use Movie Maker to cut something. For example, right now we are having Mr. Zaki is recording this session. Okay, but when you want to post to your students, sometimes I think I have a lot of membebel something else kan. Kadang during the class I have macam-macam lah cerita boleh lain kan. Okay, the iklan. So I need to cut that part. Okay, I need to cut. So I'm using the Movie Maker. Okay, to cut, and also sometimes I put it another slide or maybe another title for the video. So I'm using Movie Maker. Okay. Okay, then we also have Loom. Okay, ramai juga yang guna Loom. Boleh directly, okay, boleh directly record and also cut there. Okay, boleh gunakan Loom. CapCut, actually I never use CapCut, but my daughter really likes using CapCut. Okay, because for me, there's features that CapCut cannot be. It didn't make my video better. Okay, ada some features lah.
Doctor, are you presenting something because we start at the quizzes?
Oh ya ke? Yes, I'm presenting at the. Oh, okay. Maybe my internet dah lewat petang ni sebab.
Itulah dia even your voice pun dia a bit dia ni dah nampak macam internet punya problem, dia affected.
Yeah, actually I received an email, okay, just in the morning about we are having internet problems. Start at 7 actually, start at 7 p.m. And so supposedly it's okay. Sekejap, mana platform? I try to reshare.
This is the problem of doing online lah. Internet connection.
The challenges.
The most common problem lah.
Okay. So then we have another one is a screencast-o-matic. Screencast-o-matic. Okay, this one. Some of my when Gmeet has problem to record by using personal, okay, our personal, even it is our institution personal account, okay, so we cannot record. So what we what we did was by using screencast-o-matic. Okay, we on also screencast-o-matic to capture all the what is happening at the screen, or by using OBS Studio. But I'm preferring to use screencast-o-matic, okay, rather than other tools. Ada lagi yang few, maybe if you do have maybe you would like to share with others, okay? How do you use video editing or recording there? Okay. Now we also have photo editing, edit your photo, as simple as Paint. Okay. I don't want to talk about Gym. Actually, Gym. At first, Gym is very simple and easy, but now Gym is as good, as exclusive as Photoshop. Okay, I know that if you are very have a very kind like interest, okay, with the photo editing, maybe you can learn about Photoshop and Gym. Okay, this is very good. Yeah.
Like myself lah, Doctor. Like macam Photoshop. For me, yalah, they have a lot of features, but when they have actually too much of features, dia jadi macam malas nak guna lah. Banyak benda yang nak kena buat kan. There are a lot of things.
Yes. Actually, sometimes I feel like me as a orang yang pernah belajar, pernah guna dan pernah mengajar pun Photoshop, and sometimes jadi macam apa? Bukan frustrated, jadi macam habisnya masa macam tu.
Itulah dia too much actually.
Yes.
But
then,
of course they are very powerful ni lah, photo editing punya ni kan, like Photoshop.
Betul. So that's why sometimes I go back to Canva, go back to other software tools yang I forgot that name. Sebenarnya sebelum ni dah guna juga, tapi dia very simple. Just that, yeah, sometimes we have to orang kata apa, pandai-pandai. Okay, try to find how to, macam mana nak dapatkan yang free tu.
Ya, betul.
Dia kena ada trik dia lah untuk dapatkan yang free download.
Ask Pakcik Google lah.
Dia ada few, macam even Canva pun dia ada yang kena bayar.
Betul.
Kan? Jadi kena bayar. So kena ada trick dia. Macam mana kita nak guna some of these features. Saya tak list out semua sebab ada yang macam nanti bila you try dah buat, lepas tu kena bayar pula, dah jadi frustrated. Yang tu sebab tu saya tak list out banyak tu. Actually banyak juga yang saya guna online. Tapi dia ada trick lah untuk to ensure that kita dapat download for free ataupun I'm not sure, but is this legal? Sometimes kita download from one site, okay? Dia contohnya dia ada something that we have to, kita nak buang dia punya watermark ke kan? So we are using another software pula untuk buang watermark dia. So that's why I didn't post it here. Sebab benda tu I'm afraid that it is falls under illegal punya ni lah, copyright. Yes,
betul.
Copyright.
Pandai-pandai lah kata yang tu.
So that's why I said pandai-pandai. Okay, so another one is snipping tools. Okay, snipping tools helps me a lot also. Okay, rather than you can use print screen if you want to print screen all these something kita nak figure tu, some of the figures, okay. But by using the snipping tools, it is because the gambar tu dia apa tu? Dia punya dia cantik, dia what do you call? Snipping tools essentially boleh ambil dekat ni je sekejap ya. Biasa guna tak snipping tools?
Saya memang tak pernah guna lah. Saya memang print screen, lepas tu edit, paste and edit lah. That's the normal. But maybe one day in the future lah, we can maybe focus maybe to the few tools only. Then doktor boleh ajar from A to Z and how to use this tool.
Okay.
Lagi kan.
ada 5 minutes saya. Sekejap saya tunjuklah snipping tools because this is I think a lot of educators maybe would like to use the snipping tools.
Dr. Noni baru bersuara.
Dr. Noni?
Chat box.
Oh, okay. Sorry. So actually, I guess Dr. Noni pun dah very familiar with snipping tools. We use a lot during our PhD time. Okay, so actually this is a snipping tools. Snipping tools, you may search at your actually ada je dalam you punya program files tu. Just search for snipping tools dekat apa tu? Dekat apa nama itu? Type here to search. Biasanya dekat sebelah gambar Windows. Okay, so just click new. Can you see my screen right now?
Yes.
Okay.
So snipping tool is a part of our Microsoft punya, those who are using Windows kan?
Betul. So just click macam tu, highlight. Okay, this is snipping tools, right? Okay, so kat sini ni, ini dah snip. Then copy ataupun you may type something here. Kejap ni color ni. Red pen. Okay. This is inside snipping tools. You may edit, you may erase, you may highlight. Okay. So then copy, click copy, or you may save this snip. You already kind of like print screen, but you don't have to. Nampak tak dia punya quality gambar dia better daripada kalau print screen. Sometimes when we print screen we need to crop kan, nak crop balik. So kat sini kita dah automatically kita dah crop. Okay, so easy lah untuk saya lah.
Memang easy, betul. Saya pun pernah dengar tapi tu never try, and then today baru tunjuk.
Okay, so yang lain tu itulah nak tunjuk, yang lain semua dah tak sempat. Okay, so snipping tu because I think a lot of lecturers will use, may mungkin benefit from the tools. Okay, so this is just a summary. Sorry, summary ni saya dah delete ni, saya dah buat yang lain. Sorry. Okay, okay, so for a summary, we have a lot of applications, tools have been developed. So as a lecturer or educator, we have to know and try which tool is suitable with our environment. And because of the challenges, okay, we have to, many challenges need to be faced by us as well as students to ensure that online learning can be implemented successfully. Okay, the problem with the tools out there, we have lots of tools, but then it comes back to the berbayar. We have to pay for the fees, we have to subscribe, okay, and pay, everything need to pay right now. So we as a lecturer maybe can use sikit sana sikit sini. That is why I mean guna yang ni sikit, then we can combine it together, okay, to make it to make a best material for the online learning. Okay, so yang kata the word is we have to pandai-pandai cari peluang dan ruang yang mana yang ada lah, right? So these are just some of the references. Okay, lastly, never stop learning. Okay, even this is for myself actually. We as me as a lecturer, as a human being, for example, I can say about the technology never stops. Okay, but the problem is, yeah, we have to run to catch, to know what are the latest technology. Okay, and try to adapt. Actually, kita tak boleh kata the latest technology is very good. No, sometimes maybe the old technology is still very good, but we as a human being, we as an educator need to know, need to try to suit with our environment. Okay, so by that, thank you very much to all. And apologize for me if this session is not up to your expectation. Okay, sorry, and thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much to technologist Dr. Nur Aminah. I think, yeah, actually, this session gave some insight for us. There are a lot of tools available for us to use in order to assist us in the PDP lah, in the teaching and learning. Then, so I open the. Is there any question for the that you want to bring up to the doctor? Ada soalan ke? Maybe because like myself, like Jamboard tadi, that's quite new things, and even the PowerPoint that we already, I think most everyone is using it. There are a lot of features that we can explore further in PowerPoint stuff to make it more interactive instead of just present the slide like normal one lah kan. So ada soalan ke? Okay, before we need, okay, in our chat room, the CUTLTC put the link for you to fill up as usual. This is for attendance record and for us to issue the e-certificate for this program. So you can take a look in the chat room for the link. So ada soalan ke untuk Dr. Aminah? Perhaps maybe in the future, we can, what you call it, call back Dr. Aminah, maybe just to focus maybe few tools that macam mana nak guna from A to Z and how to download it, how to use the tool.
Yeah, inshallah.
But before this, we did on the Canva with one of the what you call it, the trainer lah, not the trainer, I mean the panel from the UiTM. She show something that beyond orang kata expectation lah, by just using the Canva online kan. We can produce something like whatever that we saw in the whatever we see in the YouTube, something like that. Itulah. So boleh for the what we call it, all the academicians of KUIT, Prof, Doctor, and tuan-tuan dan puan-puan semua boleh ni fill up the form. And then before ada soalan lah, kalau tak ada soalan, okay, before we what you call it, kita bersurai lah before we ni, boleh tak nak minta to what you call it, to switch on the video, everyone's video, for us to capture the picture for our session here. Sambil-sambil tu kalau ada soalan, okay, minta on-kan ni video masing-masing. Okay, Haikal tolong ah. Okay. Okay, sekali lagi, one more time. Okay, terima kasih banyak-banyak. So kalau tak ada soalan, okay, with that, once again, we would like to express our gratitude. Terima kasih banyak-banyak kepada Dr. Aminah, Dr. Nur Aminah Ramli from the UNIMAP. Thanks for your these 2 hours punya sharing lah. There are a lot of tools sampai tak terkecap jugalah. Like maybe some of the tools we already been used, like Kahoot, quizzes, the Google Docs. Google Docs, I think everyone's familiar lah, develop questionnaire, everything kan. Cuma ada lagi a few things yang kita boleh explore some more. I mean the Google Form that we can link to our Google Classroom as well as assessment activities. So again, terima kasih banyak-banyak technologist Dr. Nur Aminah Ramli, and inshallah till we meet again, maybe in another session. So with that, I also would like to thank for all the fellow academicians of KUIT for participating this event, this session for this afternoon. So with that, we conclude with our session with Tasbih Kifarah and Surah Al-Asr. Okay, sekian, wabillahi taufiq wa hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, terima
Thank
kasih.
you everyone.
Okay, sama.
Terima kasih Doktor.
Terima kasih juga.
Saya Dr. Nora.
Kawan tu.